How's it going, everyone? We return to Civilization 5 yet again. The Empire is in okay shape. We're not significantly in the lead in any one given area. Our approval rating is solid, but we're not leading the pack really. We're not falling behind anywhere. And we don't even have that large stockpile of money that we used to have because we tried to buy up a bunch of city-states off Greece. Then it turned out buying them off Greece was a bit expensive, so we just bought some other city-states instead. And to try and sway the vote to the World Congress. But the Greeks went and just bought a bunch off of us anyways. A bunch. I think they bought one. But we've cast our vote. We voted to enact the international games. And then all of these guys are going to swap over to working on the international games instead of science. Because I'd like to see that finished as fast as possible. So we'll let this turn here pass. Oh, really? Austria's denounced us! Well, that is interesting. That is interesting, yes. I don't know why. Ooh. And Mongolia has denounced us? That's not surprising. We beat the snot out of the Mongolians not that long ago. So, yeah, I don't think winged hussars are going to do much against Great War Infantry. Good luck, though, Poland. What was that about? Zanzibar's cancelled quest. Everything has passed. A couple of votes against from Mongolia. A vote against by Ethiopia. Some votes against by Siam. And a vote against by Mongolia. Yeah, so everything's going just fine. Alright, so let's focus on the international games in New Sarai and in Reef. That's way down here. Good. And Aberdeen. You can work on that too. And Attila's Court can work on the international games. And St. Polten can work on the international games. And Dila, see your queue. Let's add to queue the international games. So you'll just go to work on that right away. So let's just get rid of some of these huge things here. If we shift you to a production focus, that doesn't add much, so don't worry about that in Dila. New Sarai is on a production focus, so we'll leave that. Reef, does that adds a bit. That adds a bit. What is the difference to cuts down by a third of the food? We'll let them sit where they're sitting. We'll be producing enough towards the international games anyways. It's currently at 0, but it will go up, and it'll go up quite rapidly. And then we will go stomp all over Ethiopia, and we will stomp all over Austria, because they've decided to denounce us, and I don't take kindly to traitors. And we were friends, and I guess they've had enough of it. Yeah, I guess they've just had enough of it, so we'll go in here. We'll burn every other city. And we'll keep the ones that seem valuable. I don't think Kitzbühel's all that great. I mean, some oil is cool and all, but there's not really anything else there. Eisenstadt isn't terrible, but it's not located near the aluminum, so maybe not keep that. Maybe build a city here. Then we'll have sugar, cotton, aluminum, horses, coal. Yeah, that seems like a good spot for a city there. Right, wedged between the two city-states. And there's some more oil and stone up here. And coal and stone. And yeah, there doesn't seem to be too terrible much up here that's terribly exciting. I know. Okay, so let's hit next turn. And we'll see how much that goes up. I think I'll do that at the start of our next turn. Do you want to go to war with Genghis Khan? Good luck. I'm not really interested in going back to fight with Genghis Khan again. really at this point all I'd want to do is level Beshbelek and burn turf in a second time. Which wouldn't necessarily be beneficial to anyone. Sure, we'll have open borders with you. Why not? We are still suffering an ideological nightmare. We have dissidents who would rather see us adopt the ideology of order as opposed to our freedom. And yes, because Brazil has left, we're no longer influential over any of our enemy civilizations because we're down to 8 civilizations. And we've received a battleship, so we'll improve your targeting. And you can go and sit in the north. Oh, we've collected some more fish over there. It's out of reach of the city, but that's okay. We will still... we can barely produce a workboat. Let's not do that. We'll wait. And how are we doing for the international games? So we produced 431 in one turn. We produced 431 production. So in 2 more turns, we will have succeeded the Parade of Nations achievement, which will get us +3 happiness. And 3 turns after that, so in 5 turns or so, we'll have 1 medals for +3 happiness and a one-time increase of 30 influence with city-states. And then we'll continue pressing on and hope to be the host of the games. Was there some spy stuff that occurred there? There's probably some spy stuff that occurred there about people going to attack other people. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. There's probably nothing to worry about. Siam has lost its capital. Okay, maybe there is something to worry about. They just skipped Nakum, Chum, and Phitsanulok and went straight for Sukhothai. Yeah. The thing with performing a military victory like that is you have to take all of the original capitals. And they're not going to get mine. So Greece can go ahead and punch everyone in the face if they want to. I'll just come back and free everybody from Greece's control, and everyone will be like, you are a wonderful person, you should be our leader. And they will elect me world leader. It'll be great. So yes, now what are we up to? We're up to 862. Yeah, so that project is going along swimmingly. And that's even without Dila adding to the score. We'll achieve the silver medal before Dila is providing any support. And yeah, that's out of reach of St. Polten too, isn't it? I have serious matter to discuss. My relationship with Mongolia is broken down. And I need you to denounce them as a show of support. Yeah. You want me to denounce them? I'll denounce them, sure. They are no friends of ours. That's quite all right. No worries there. We are losing grasp on Sydney. Where is Sydney? Is Sydney one of the guys up here? Yes. Oh, but we're only friends with Sydney, so... meh. That's not a huge loss if we lose Sydney. Let's see what we're at here. 1293, so we've achieved the Parade of Nations. We're going to get +3 happiness when this thing's over. It's at 6%. So that's okay. We'll just keep plodding on. You can sit up there in a defensive stance. That's good. Alright. And she's completed the Manhattan Project. Oh, that is not good. You've shared my distrust of Mongolia. Cool. What are the votes in World Congress? To make Eastern Orthodoxy the world religion? And to ban cocoa? I don't know that I'm getting any benefit from cocoa. It would appear not. So you can go ahead and ban cocoa. I'm just going to make sure Eastern Orthodoxy doesn't pass, but that you've completed the Manhattan Project worries me to no end. Now, that doesn't mean that they have atom bombs or anything of the like, but they are one step closer to having atom bombs. And I'd rather not see them use those. So, we might be going to Austria first, rather than Ethiopia. So that's unfortunate. They've been our longest lasting allies. I'd hate to see that break down, but, you know, if they're building atom bombs, that might be worth Greek coup in Monaco. Where's Monaco? It's not Byblos. Is that another one that's up here? No. Is that... No. I've lost Geneva again. When did I lose Geneva? Who took Geneva? You took Geneva. Oh. There. I missed that one. It's a Celtic privateer. Where's Monaco? Right. Oh, it's up there. I was never allied with Monaco. Why is that a concern? Maybe I was. Was I? I have discovered 3 technologies and they like that. Cool. So that's a thing. And how are the games getting on? 13%. We are 5 points away from winning medals at the international games. So that'll be a nice increase with the city-states. Austria has denounced Mongolia. I don't think they've gone to war, so that's all right. Yeah, I think I'll probably keep most of the Austrian cities, or at the very least Salzburg and Vienna, and Graz, Bregen. Vienna I'll have to keep. When I take Vienna, I'll have to keep Vienna. You got an aircraft carrier. Oh, really? Agent Gudrum discovered an Austrian army is currently marching towards your city, Attila's court, to launch a surprise attack. Are you now? And you're neutral. Are you moving to attack Attila's court? Maybe it's time for the liberation forces to be situated over here. And you can go there. 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 And you can head over here. Yeah, that'll be good. Declaration of Friendship with Siam has run its course and will need to be renewed. That's nice. Alright. And 18%. 18%, and we're almost at 3,000 ourselves. That's pretty good. We'll make some good progress with this one. We'll make some good progress. Yeah, if they're going to cause trouble, then the submarine can get down here and do something about it. To some extent, anyways. Celtic privateer. Are you really marching an army against me? You might find that not work to your benefit. Since I have the largest army in the world. And yes, Addis Ababa is the most tourism outputty city, followed by Tilskort, Vienna, Graz, Athens, Harar, New Sarai, and Salzburg. And then Adwa and Edinburgh. So a lot of Austrian cities, a lot of Ethiopian cities, and a couple of our cities. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. And how are we sitting here? 3,017, and we're 21% complete. I can't remember how much is required. Cost 2160 per civ. 2160 per civ. 2160 per civ. We've done 3,017. And it's 21% complete. There are 8 civilizations. So we need 16,000-ish. Maybe we're the only ones contributing? Because we've done 1.5 times our requirement to make this thing work, and the games themselves are at 21%. And an 1/8 is like 12%. So we're pretty much... Okay, someone else is contributing a little bit, but we're basically doing all the heavy lifting for this project. That's not terrible at all. What, a Siamese ironclad. Are you hiding over here? Is that what you're trying to do? Interesting, interesting. Zanzibar election shenanigans. Someone is shenanigan causing in Zanzibar. That'll be the Greeks. Like 87.777% sure about that. That's kind of an odd number to go with, but yeah, we'll go with that. That's fine. Yeah, don't need to worry about any of that stuff. And yeah, 25% complete. So a quarter would be about 4,000. And we've done 3,500. So yeah, we've got a significant pull towards finishing off the international games there. That is good. That is good. Has declared Greek coup in Did something just happen over here? Was it trying to show me Where is is over here. So the Greeks have taken back from us. Which, that's fine. I don't care really that much. The Greeks have staged a coup. And we haven't seen any evidence of a force moving in yet. And yeah, we're coming up on 30%, and we've almost done a quarter of it ourselves. Good stuff, good stuff. We will probably see the international games come to fruition in this part today. Before the end of this video here, we will probably see that occur. Yes, I would expect. Yeah, going to war against Sweden wouldn't be the worst thing, or not Sweden. Austria wouldn't be the worst thing because it would allow us to liberate Sweden after we, eliminate Austria. We'll take all of this, force them up into the north, and then we'll move in and take Stockholm and the other place. The other place. Let's go right down here to Zanzibar. Continue trading with Zanzibar. That's a good one. That's good. So, yeah, we've done just over 25%, and the project is 34% complete. So other people are starting to, or other civs are starting to put some effort into it. But we have a commanding lead. A very commanding lead. Hopefully we'll beat Greece to... you're burning Phitsanulok. And you're burning Wong Salawang. But you've left Nakum Chum. You haven't bothered with Nakum Chum. Camping Fet is alright. But yeah, because they puppet quite a few cities. Oh, there's a cat causing trouble for my computer again. Alright. Yes, he likes to get all tied up in the cords. Which doesn't help anyone. It doesn't. And we'll just set you down there. And it's 36% complete. Well, it's 38% complete. And we're coming up on what would be 2.5 times our requirement, which would be around 35%. Maybe. It is not necessarily going to be that easy. But yeah, I'm thinking because the Greeks are going to want the benefit of the city-state bump. But they are burning or puppeting quite a few cities, and the puppeted cities aren't going to be able to contribute anything to the effort. You've denounced us. Why have you denounced us? Is it because I have chosen freedom? Oh, okay. Oh, that's a new city. I didn't know about that city before. See Sachanalai. Ormus is in awe of you. Where's Ormus? Is Ormus one of those northern ones again? No. Ormus was... No, not that. Brussels is under attack. That's fine. Hong Kong? Yeah, trade with Hong Kong. Where's Ormus? It's a Greek city. It's over here. It's over here. And what are they at? 60 out of 30. And I would need another 230. We won't be worrying about that just yet. Lysander. You can relax. You can relax. Siam has denounced us. We are friends with Ormus because they are impressed with our science, as well as Austria and Ethiopia. So we are friends, and Brussels wants assistance with barbarians. Well, sure, whatever. I'm not going to be too worried about that. How are we doing? We've got Dila. Right, Dila is working on the international games with us. So it's 42% complete. We've done just over 5,000. So we've done 2.5 times our commitment, and our commitment is 12.5%. So 25, 12.5, 37 and a bit. So there's maybe 5% that's been contributed by other players. Good. I want the increased tourism and the free social policy. I really want the free social policy because they're getting expensive. And at this point, I'm probably going to drop them all into ideology. Because there's going to be stuff in here that I want. And then perhaps even stuff at level 3 that I want. Interesting. I've never seen that happen before. Haile Selassie has swapped your artifact beads for the artifact speed tips. Oh, that's caused a loss. It was at 60. Great works of art. Oh, I've lost my theming bonus here. Greek Modern, Celts Medieval, Aztec Classic. Oh. Okay. I see. Ancient beads. Yeah, ancient beads would do. I will take that, and I will put up the Aztec spear tips. We'll put that swap through. Now I get my +4. Okay, that was... yeah. And Alexander has entered the atomic era. Really? Increased the stage to go in Almaty. And ousted the Hunnic supporters. Really? Oh my. The Greeks are becoming a problem. Okay, hold on. Where's my spies? You who be schmoozing. You need to go to Athens. Go to Athens. Which last we knew wasn't worth much. But maybe it's worth some more effort now. Before we go and capture it. Because we're going to go and capture it. There's one missing. There's a soldier not quite here. Why? There should be... oh no, there he is. Just can't see him. So what are we up to? 46%. Pretty good. Pretty good. And all the cities are focused on production in that direction. Good. Good, good. Yes, each city you own increases social policy costs by 5%. So if I can increase production from cities by more than 5%, it's worth building another city, or taking a city. Eisenstadt. Kitzbühel, Innsbruck, Linz, Bregenz, Klagenfurt, Salzburg, Vienna, Graz, Sigtuna, and Stockholm. Oh, we got a cargo ship over here that can go to Almaty, sure. We're trying to influence their religion, and you can just stay there in position. They've got one follower. We'll need more. How is everything else doing here? We're up to almost 50%, and we've done 3 times our commitment. Which puts us at... 3 times puts us at 37.5% of the project. Right. Right. So over 10% is currently coming from other nations. Interesting, interesting. And I'm losing allies left, right, and center. Yeah, the Greeks have quite a few. However, I believe they need quite a few more for a delegate win. Yeah, they need 47 to win the world stage. And before they can get to that point, I am going to have to invade them and knock them out of the park. Because I am not making as much money as I should be. I'm giving quite a lot to Mongolia. Quite a lot to Mongolia. And you have finished with the railroad there. So I want you to go over here and railroad to Zanzibar. Because why not? Why not? I'm kind of surprised Laventa has never asked for a road. They've never asked for a road. Yeah, they want sugar, which is right there. But they've never asked for a road. That wouldn't have been... oh, yeah. Whatever was there isn't. Maybe it's over here now. Yeah, I don't think 4 infantry and a pair of artillery are going to be quite enough to deal with all that Austria has to offer. Not all at once in any case. Barbarian encampment discovered. Say it with me, kids. Not my problem. How are we doing here? So 58% complete at 7,416. So if I'm at... That's about 3.5 times my contribution. So 3.5 eighths would be 7/16, which would be something less than 50%, but pretty close. That's okay. That's okay. Greek coup in Leventa failed. Cool. I feel like he just throws his spies from city-state to city-state trying to execute a coup and oust anybody who has control of that city-state from that city-state. Byblos is seeking a thing. Losing grasp on Cape Town. Okay. Well, I don't have that much money, so you will receive a small gift of 500 gold. A small loan of $1 million. What are we at here? Okay, so we're almost at 8,000. We've almost done 50% of the project on our own, and we're at 62%. So we are going to be far and away the highest contributor. Right? Once we pass 50%, we are the host. Once we've done more than 50% of our share of the work, we are the host. There's no taking that away from us. But I do want to ensure that as few people as possible get the silver trophy there. Particularly Greece. I don't want to see Greece getting a 30% influence bonus with city-states, because they're the one who owns most of the city-states, and I'm trying to take those away from them. But they do have a large empire with many natural cities that can do that. Oh, and they decided not to puppet Sukhothai. They've occupied the city. So. And our spy is getting himself all set up in Athens. He's gathering intelligence. What is Athens worth? Still not that much. But apparently they do have technology we don't have. I know that because they've entered the atomic era, and we haven't. Next turn. Let's see where we get to. 8,481. It's almost 50% of it. It's almost 50% of the whole kit and caboodle. Nakum Chum has been captured by Greece and is being burned to the ground. Have I denounced Greece recently? Oh, you're guarded now. Have I denounced you recently? I don't think so. I don't think I've denounced them recently. Maybe I should do that. Almaty has gifted us a unit. It is a machine gun. It is 261 gold. Haha! Good stuff, good stuff. Siamese ironclad, Greek ironclads. They're not in great shape. And 9,000. So yes, more than 50% of this project is ours. We are the host. That is determined. We are getting the free social policy. We are getting the increased contributions, and within 18 turns, we will have another social policy. Good stuff. And they're just going to punch each other in the face. That was probably Siam's turn. Oh, let's see, the Greeks' turn. Oh no, maybe that was the Greeks' turn. Who knows? Who knows? And still no one's stolen anything out of Attila's court. Interesting. Very interesting. So what are we up to here? 9,551 contributed by ourselves. And we are at 75% completion. 75% of 16,000-ish would put us at 12,000-ish. But we have contributed more than half of the international games. We are the host. We are the host with the most production. And we are about to complete radar, allowing us to build airports. Good. Oh, that was the Greek turn. That was definitely the Greek turn. No? Maybe? Maybe not. The Siamese ironclad seems to be taking a lot less damage than the Greek ironclad, so it makes me think it's the Siamese that are firing on the Greeks. But I can't quite tell. And if the Greeks are just letting that happen, then that's just silly. We've unlocked radar! And we've entered the atomic era. Good. And we've got a new spy, Donatus. What to do with Donatus? I guess you can go... actually, I wouldn't mind... What's a... Hold on. What's a city-state that the Greeks have that we could potentially take back? Almaty? I don't need Almaty. Colombo wouldn't be bad. Mombasa I don't need back. Yerevan? Where is Yerevan? And they are cultured. They are cultured, see. They are up on that coast there. Okay. Let's send you to Yerevan. Yerevan. That'll be at the bottom here. Send you to Yerevan. That'll be good. Cool. How is that project doing, by the way? We've put in 10,000 and the project has achieved 80% completion. Good. Glad to see it. Yeah, that was obviously the Siamese turn there. And that's a Greek privateer coming through. More Greek privateers. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And we are making some good progress towards a new social policy that will be used to improve our ideology as we research rocket artillery, the Apollo program, and the mobile SAM. And an automatic faith purchase, which means we have a great profit. And Leventa wants... No, not Leventa. Hanoi. Hanoi wants religion. I'll take a long time and send you through Austria. Let's not do that. Almaty wants religion. Send you to Almaty. What could go wrong? Yeah, you're done for now anyways. Alright, so yes, 10,086. It's at 82% complete. Good. And there's a Greek ironclad over there. Ironclads. I have submarines. You don't even know it's there. Good stuff. Sydney desires trade route. Can do. Riga wants Sidon bullied. Not going to happen. Sidon is still on side. Now Sydney, you wanted a trade route to Sydney. Okay, maybe I need to do that from somewhere else. Sydney. St. Polten can get to Sydney. Go back to St. Polten. I say that as if that's definitely the one that was in St. Polten, but that is not necessarily true. There we go. Close off that window because it's getting kind of windy. Yes, I'm sure. Send it to St. Polton. That's fine. What do we have here? Salt from... We provided salt to Siam has ended. Siam provided iron to us has ended. Siam provided gold to us has ended. Show me the resources. How much salt do we have? We have 3 salts. 1 is imported. So we have 2 natural salts? Or is that coming from city-states? I don't think we have natural salt, do we? I would expect it to be around here somewhere. Hold on. Do we... Oh, there's oil there. Oil there. Fish, fish, fish. Iron, cotton. Deer, 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 deer. Oh dear, oh dear. I don't think we have any salt. Stone. No, so that must be coming from city-state. We can trade city-state stuff? Or was that from when I had control of Karakoram? Yes, that was from when I had control of Karakoram, because Karakoram has salt. And if I had control of Karakoram, then I can trade the salt. So we won't be resurrecting that trade deal. Which is fine by me. Ooh. We're giving 70 gold to other civilizations? That went up. It was 60. What is going on? Announces protecting Leventa. That's fine. Why is everything going down so quickly? A new gift from Sidon. It's a Berber. It is 168 gold. And cargo ship in St. Polton. Go to Sydney. They'll like that. Okay. So I'm losing money in trade deals faster than I thought it was. We've almost provided 75% of the international games with 11,692, and it's at 93% complete. That's good. That's good. Great Prophet apparently needs new orders because he apparently can't go there anymore. Go there. We will give religion to Almaty, and I believe Karakoram is a holy city for Tingradism, so I wouldn't mind taking that off their hands. Just swap them over to Protestantism. I think that's a point towards religious victory if you do that. Oh no, there is no religious victory. Right. Sweden has been eliminated. Brazil has been eliminated. The Aztecs have been eliminated. The Ottomans have been eliminated. Trade route established for Sydney. So they like that, so we're friends now. IFE is no longer friends. Brussels wants Protestantism. That's nice for you. So what are we up to? 96%. Good. That's good. No concerns about that. Cavalry, land ships, cavalry, artillery. Perhaps the Austrians do want war. We've only been friends for most of 6,000 years. What are we up to? 100% complete. Excellent. And yeah, 12,767. That should be around about 75% of it. Good. Good, good. And you are converting those to railroads. Excellent. We should be able to see... They built Neuschwanstein on top of Mount Kilimanjaro. Didn't want to use the mountain over here. No, we'll use this mountain. That's a natural wonder. Cool. No longer friends with life. That's fine. I'm about to be friends with everyone. Oh, he did manage. He did manage. Everyone who managed 1 medal managed 2. Darn. Darn. You. Oh, Mongolia. Why did you even try? Okay, so we get a free policy. We're going to go into freedom. And extra culture from each great work. Yeah, sure. We'll take that one. We'll take extra culture for our great works, and we'll get into producing airports in all of the cities. Everyone gets an airport. Now then, we've got a long list of things to look at here. Alright. No longer friends with Ife. Cool. Almost not friends with Friends with Colombo. Cool. Friends with Mombasa. Cool. Friends with Riga. Cool. Friends with Yerevan. Friends with Hong Kong. Friends with Wellington. Friends with Kuala Lumpur. Friends with Hanoi. Friends with Bucharest. Friends with Buenos Aires. Friends with Ife. Friends with Samarkand. Friends with Ife. Oh, Ethiopia's replaced the ally of Ife. Okay, cool. And the international games have been complete. We won! Huzzah! We get 120 culture for the next few turns. Not long enough to really take over anybody here. And our culture's up to 299. Nice. So we're 7 turns out from getting one of those. We're up to 51 happiness. For something. I'm not going to question it. I'm quite okay with 51 happiness. Huzzah! We have the Olympics! The Attila's Court Olympics of 2039. That probably ruffled some feathers. Yeah, how far am I? 95, 40, 69, 138, 82, 67, 91, 72, 157, 236, 67, 142. Yeah, still a long ways out from any of those. But could have grabbed that one. I guess I'll be grabbing that one here if there's nothing particularly tantalizing at that point. Because extra gold plus 2 gold for trade routes with city-states. Like, okay, so I've got 7 trade routes, most of them with city-states. Except one with Poland. So that'd be an extra 12 gold per turn. Eh. Greek coup in Zanzibar? Excuse me? Excuse me? No. You don't get to have Zanzibar. No. Okay. Zanzibar. Get in there. Oh. That's annoying. Because if I were to declare war against Greece now, or if Greece declares war against me, Zanzibar turns against me. And they've been my friend for most of the last 6,000 years. In May of 2039. Turn 1,372. Greece turns them against me. I mean, we're still friends, but we're not allies. And it's the allies that are important if you go to war with someone. Hoi. Previous route was Almaty. Sure. Keep doing that one. That's fine. What do we got here? Hong Kong seeks technology advancements. Sure. Establishing surveillance. Good. Everyone's doing their thing. Number 4 turns out from a social policy. The happiness has dropped a fair bit because we're not allied with Zanzibar anymore. Zanzibar was providing gold that we liked. Your empire appears to be tiny. Why are you not trying to expand? Because I'm not a dick. Lots of mountains there. Yeah. I'll definitely want to keep Bregen, Salzburg, Graz, and Vienna. And by keeping Vienna, that'll maintain the connection. I don't know about Klagenfurt. Oh, so there's oil there, cool, but it's going to be like size 7. I don't know, maybe keep the cities anyways and just puppet them all. So that's not my concern. Oh, that is just dreadful. Just dreadful. Warsaw's doing all right. Plenty of aluminum inside on. Yeah, we're friends with every city-state that we know of, which I think is all of them, unless there's somebody hidden in here somewhere. That would be pretty cool. And yes, 2039, August 2039. Nothing significant occurring. Still no sign of that Austrian sneak attack that I was being warned of. Yeah, Eisenstadt is just not in a good spot. I would knock it down and build a new city over here. So I can get access to the aluminum down here. I mean, it's not a lot of aluminum, but it wouldn't be a bad city to build. Peace! There's peace in the world after taking their second capital of Sachsenalai. I probably butchered that pronunciation to no end, but wow. Yeah, that was a thing. And we are no longer providing gold every turn to Genghis Khan. Thank you! Because that was getting expensive. That was getting expensive. We have a lot of aluminum, but most of that, pretty much all of that, is coming from allied city-states that I'm losing to the Greeks. The Greeks are stealing them. If we go here and take a look at the World Congress, we'll see that they've got 19 delegates. 19 delegates. And Greece has publicly denounced Siam, and Siam is protecting everybody, and that's all that is. I can't even scroll all the way up. Oh, but I can adopt a policy. Okay, so let's check with the freedom tenants. Extra production for producing military units, plus 15 influence from military unit gifts to city-states. Landmark rate per improvements, plus 4 to the appropriate yield. Special cities produce half the normal amount of unhappiness. That's not bad. Golden Age is 50% longer. I'd have to check to see how much the unhappiness is due to specialist. Combat strength of cities increased by 33%. That would be okay. Plus 1 local happiness from every watermill, hospital, and medical lab. So how much is specialist unhappiness? 18. That's not much. It's not much at all. I'd get more happiness from urbanization than I would gain off of the universal suffrage. Of course, improving city combat strength means that I'm probably never going to lose a city. So here, this is the situation. Am I going to try and conquer the world through force and just force freedom down everyone's throats, like the like some situations might provide? Or do I try for a more peaceful approach? Extra local happiness from every watermill, hospital, and medical lab. Well, I've got a hospital and medical lab in every city. So that's 6 each. That's 12 happiness right there. And I've got 4 watermills. So that's 16 happiness. Finest hour. Increase city combat strength. Make our cities impregnable. Just as we finish with producing things, and we are 47 turns from another social policy, which would be our first level 3 freedom ideology tech, because finishing off the patronage isn't that crucial to me anymore. I'm not that interested. Although, in hindsight, looking at the aesthetics tree here, improves your ability to generate culture, it allows you to earn great people faster, and unlocks Uffizi. You know, just as a thing to do early on as possible, to just flesh this thing out. Because if this improves your ability to generate culture, then it allows you to do all of this other stuff nicely. Get up onto the road. Spread your religion. Okay, we're back in Dila. Where the trade route is to La Venta. Yes, trade with La Venta. And Greece has staged a coup in Cape Town, ousted the Hunnic supporters and installed their own state democracy. You tit. Alright, are you in place? You are rigging elections. How likely is a coup? Let's not do that until we're a bit more convinced that that'll work. Gathering intelligence in Athens is taking forever. Yeah, that's whatever. We could produce a paratrooper. 65 strength compared to infantry, 70. Not as good, but they can drop behind the enemy lines. So they could pop up behind Eisenstadt pretty quick. An anti-aircraft gun wouldn't be a terrible thing to bring forward. Keep it in the middle and it can protect everybody else. Yeah, put together an anti-aircraft gun. If we're going to be attacking people with aircraft, that doesn't seem like the worst decision in the world. Where are your aircraft? They're not in any of your cities. I know you have an aircraft carrier. So that is a possibility. That is a distinct possibility. But I think it's pretty much decided at this point that we will be taking the rest of this continent for our own and removing Austria from it. There's a land ship. I mean, Vienna is going to be a tough nut to crack, but it is crackable. And a pair of artillery, we could probably do with another artillery. Another artillery gun would not be the worst thing in the world. Protestantism has been spread to Almaty. They are pleased that we are better friends than before. We gain 40 influence. How far behind are we to take that back? 3. We are 3 behind. Okay. You're mine. Just because it's going to annoy the Greeks. And for no other reason. And because he's getting dangerously close to having enough votes to just force that through, and I do not want to see that come through. Yes, supplanted Greece as the ally. I'll just keep an eye on a potential coup in Zanzibar. Oi. Yeah, that's pretty good. But I think that's good for now. We've been at this for a good while. That'll be enough for today. We've got a bunch of airports coming in, which will be good for that, which we are currently still benefiting from the games, so that will wear off before too long. But it's all right. Things are going well. We are probably going to war very soon. And our deal with Genghis Khan has ended. So that's less gold that we need to spend on them. Just very quickly get in here and convert Karakorum. Did it work? Did it work? It did! Ha 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 ha! And you're still there. Good. And Sidon. That can't have been by much. No. But we don't have a lot of money. And it was a city we liberated, so that's fine. I'm not even sure if they'll declare war against us. They probably will. That would be unfortunate. Cape Town, Bucharest, Brussels. Life. Cape Town? I don't know. I'm probably going to lose a lot of trade ships when I go to war. But there will be war to come. But until next time, have a good one.